Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now.
What's up, Packer fans? Welcome back to Cheesehead Talk. It's your boy Tremel, coming back with another video. Green Bay Packer football is finally back. The Green Bay Packers are finally back on the football field, and they hosted their annual family night, and it was great to see. I'm glad I got a chance to catch it this year because last year I missed out. And I want to thank one of my fellow Packer brothers for streaming it live on his Twitter from his TV set. I'm glad I got a chance to catch it this year. And like I said, family night was great. It was great to see the players out there having fun, joking around, playing around. It was good to see the fans come out and support like they do every year. And we really have one of the best fan bases in the NFL, if not the best fan base in the NFL. But like I said, family night was great. And I want to give you guys my recap of what I saw on family night. These were my standout players for family night: Aaron Rodgers, Davante Adams, Jake Amaro, Trevor Davis, Za'darius Smith, and Ty Summers. Those were the guys who really stood out to me on family night, and they were amazing. Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers looked just like AR-12, the AR-12 that we love and that we know, the MVP AR-12. And he was just out there slinging the football, dime after dime, pinpoint accuracy. He was just out there playing backyard football. And he's coming into 2019 injury-free. He doesn't have an injury. He's coming into 2019 healthy. And he's looking to return to MVP form. He had an off year last year in 2018. A little bit was due to injury. But he's coming back healthy. And we have a new head coach in Matt LaFleur, new offensive coordinator in Nathaniel Hackett, a new offensive scheme. And I think it's going to help Aaron Rodgers a ton this year. And I think he's definitely going to return to MVP form. He's going to silence his haters, his doubters, everyone who's talked bad about him this offseason. He's going to prove them wrong in 2019. And he's going to be an MVP candidate in the 2019 season. So I'm very excited to see what Aaron Rodgers will do in 2019. It's going to be great to see. Davante Adams. Davante Adams was just dominant on family night. I mean, dominant. Everyone who lined up against him, he dominated them. Catch after catch, touchdown after touchdown. His release is second to none in the NFL, and even his peers agree to that as well. He's a great route runner, and he showed that on family night. He showed that he didn't lose a step at all, and he possibly got better. Davante Adams is going to have a monster year in 2019, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do in the regular season in 2019. Jake Amaro was amazing. Jake Amaro was awesome on family night. I mean, highlight plays after highlight plays. He looked just like he did in the preseason last year, and I think he's a lock on this roster now. I think he definitely made himself a lock on this 53-man roster for the Green Bay Packers. He was excellent on family night. I mean, man, he had a big catch over Jair Alexander on the sideline. He had another diving catch on Jair Alexander. Then he had another catch where he dove and stretched for it as well. I mean, Jake Amaro was amazing on family night. I just can't say it enough. Jake Amaro was excellent. And he could possibly creep up on this depth chart. He's going to get him some playing time in the regular season, and he might be a big option for the Green Bay Packers offense in 2019. I'm very excited to see what he's going to do in the preseason, and I'm excited to see where he's going to fall at on this depth chart for the Green Bay Packers. Trevor Davis had a big day as well. He had the play of the day. He had the best play on family night. He leaped up over the defender, caught it over the defender's head, and continued to run. If that was a regular season game, that would have been on SportsCenter Top 10. I mean, that's how good the play was. Trevor Davis had a big day on family night, and he continues to play well at the wide receiver position, and he's extremely close to becoming a lock on this Green Bay Packers roster. I'm very excited to see what Trevor Davis is going to do in the preseason. He's finally healthy. He's not battling any injuries. And he's showing what he can do at the wide receiver position. And I think if he continues to perform well, he can also creep up on this depth chart, just like Jake Amaro. You never know. So I'm excited to see what Trevor Davis will do in the preseason and see how far he'll climb up on this 53-man roster and wide receiver depth chart. Za'Darius Smith. Man, this guy's a beast. He's showing exactly why He got paid $64 million. I mean, he's unblockable. And he's been beating David Bakhtiari all training camp. And he showed that in the family night practice as well. He really showed that he's unblockable. And I think Za'Darius Smith will have double-digit sacks this year. I think he's going to have a double-digit sack year. And I'm very excited to see what he's going to do with this defense. He's going to give this Green Bay Packers defense a big boost. And we're finally going to get after the quarterback this year. Za'Darius Smith was awesome in family night. Ty Summers, the 7th-round pick. Ty Summers was excellent in family night as well. Mike Pettin dialed up a lot of blitzes. And every single blitz that he dialed up with Ty Summers on the field, Ty Summers got after the quarterback. And he showed exactly what he did in college. He was excellent against the blitz. And he just gets home. And Ty Summers really showed that on family night. And he really impressed me. And those were the guys who stood out to me on family night. Rashawn Gary was pretty good as well. He showed his speed. He showed his athletic ability. And those second-team guys could not block him at all. He was unblockable against those second-team guys. And he's really having a great training camp. He's got all the potential in the world to become an elite player in the NFL. And I'm very excited to see what he's going to do in the preseason and what he's going to do in the regular season for us in 2019. He's got all the potential in the world to become a great player. I'm very excited. Sam Ficken had a pretty good day as well. He went 9 for 12 from kicks, and he ended the day with a 63-yard field goal. So he ended the day very well with a very long field goal, 63 yards. And he's now putting Mason Crosby's job in jeopardy. I think Mason Crosby definitely has some competition at the kicker position now. And he's not healthy. Mason Crosby hasn't been healthy all training camp. He hasn't performed at all in training camp due to a calf injury. So he hasn't practiced at all during training camp. And now he's got some competition. It's not a guarantee for Mason Crosby to keep his job in 2019. Also, Tony Brown looked good as well. He had some very good coverage. And he also had a pick 6. So Tony Brown had a pretty good day as well. And he showed a little bit of flashes last season that he could be a good corner in this league. And I'm excited to see what he's going to do in the preseason and where he'll land on his cornerback depth chart. Kabion Ento was pretty solid as well. He had great coverage in a lot of plays, and he had a lot of pass breakups. And this is his first time playing corner since he was in high school. He played his whole college career at Colorado as a wide receiver, and he's now transitioning back into corner for the first time since he was in high school. So he's doing a very good job. And I think he might make this Green Bay Packers team. He might make the 53-man roster. He's been pretty good at camp as well. Kadar Hallman, he looked pretty good on family night as well. He showed a lot of good coverage, just like Tony Brown and just like Kabion Ento. Jair Alexander was pretty decent as well. He gave up a lot of big plays, but on those plays, he had great coverage. He had glue coverage over the receivers, and they just made a better play over him. But he continues to show that he's not giving up anything easy. Every time a receiver catches the ball on him, it's going to be contested. And Jair Alexander looked pretty good. He just couldn't make a play on the ball. My biggest negative from family night was DeShone Kizer. DeShone Kizer is still bad. He continues to stare down his wide receivers. He's still inaccurate with the football, and he just wasn't making any plays on family night. He looked bad, and he hasn't improved at all. He still looks the same from his first year and his sophomore year. He just hasn't improved, and I believe his job is in jeopardy. I believe that backup quarterback spot is wide open now, and he could be in danger of not making this 53-man roster depending on how bad he performs in the preseason. But let me know what you guys thought about family night. Let me know your thoughts on family night in the comment section. And who are your standout players for family night? Let me know in the comment section. Also, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and also follow the social media on Instagram and on Twitter at Cheesehead_talk. Again, that's Cheesehead_talk. Go Pack Go.